Appearing on the BBC's newest royal documentary, private investigator Gavin Burrows claims the public was much more interested in Prince Harry, 37, than his older brother Prince William, 39, in the early during the first episode of The Princes and the Press, which aired yesterday on BBC Two at 9 p.m, Mr. Burrows spoke to BBC journalist Amol Rajan, 38, about investigative work he claims to have carried out for the now-defunct News of the World. Mr. Burrows claimed, "It wasn't a case of me being interested in him, the editors made it very clear that if you put Prince William on the front of a newspaper, he doesn't sell as many copies as Prince Harry. So, Harry had basically become, as explained to me by a couple of editors, the new Diana. They were much more interested in Harry than on the Duke of Cambridge." Mr. Burrows said, William, didn't really get up too much, he didn't do much, he wasn't much of a subject for a tabloid newspaper, there was nothing there, until he met Kate. But the two-part BBC documentary shows how Prince Harry's immense popularity continued until he tied the knot with Meghan Markle, 40, in 2018. Mr. Rajan even highlighted how an opinion poll conducted just months after the Sunday Express first revealed Harry and Meghan romance showed public support for the Duke of Sussex had overtaken that of his brother for the first time. He added, the media had a new golden. Australian-born journalist Amanda Platel, 64, was among the commentators to ask at the time whether Kate Middleton, 39, could cope with the rise of Meghan Markle. This was said to have changed after Harry and Meghan's wedding, when so-called insiders started to leak stories about the Sussexes to the press. In April 2021, YouGov placed William as having a 68% net positive approval, but Harry's has dipped to as low as -6%. Kate Middleton's approval rating stood at 67% and Meghan Markle's was -32%. However, during Mr. Burrows' appearance, the private investigator went on to claim he was hired to work for the News of the World in 2004 after the Duke of Sussex started dating Zimbabwean-born businesswoman Chelsea Davy, 36. He insisted, there was a lot of surveillance work on her phones, on her comms. Chelsea would brag to her friends when she was going to see him. Burrows, who said he would apologize to Ms. Davy today, added his ruthless actions also saw him look into medical records. The private investigator also offered an apology to Prince Harry, when he said, I was basically part of a group of people who robbed him of his normal teenage years. Mr. Burrows is now providing legal evidence for Harry and other claimants against the publisher of The Sun and the News of the World, which shut down in 2011 following the phone hacking scandal. News Group Newspapers, the publisher of The Sun and News of the World, strongly disputes Mr. Burrows' claims. According to Callum Galbraith, the lead solicitor for the claimants against the publisher, the position of News Group newspaper is that they don't accept that anything was happening at The Sun. He added, they accept a limited amount of unlawful activity was happening at the News of the World. The Daily Star reports the Duke of Sussex has not accepted a settlement from News Group newspapers and the case could therefore possibly end up in court. The BBC approached Buckingham Palace, Clarence House and Kensington Palace for comment. They provided the following joint statement, a free, responsible and open press is of vital importance to a healthy democracy. However, too often overblown and unfounded claims from unnamed sources are presented as facts and it is disappointing when anyone, including the BBC, gives them credibility. The second episode of The Princes and the Press airs next Monday at 9 p.m. on BBC Two.